feel like in the nighttime. Watch what she do when the light shine.
Hey, what's up, B? It's Lily. So today I'm very excited to be doing this video. I love talking to the camera. I love talking to you guys, and you guys ask me some really good questions that I'm even questioning if I even know the answers to. And a quick disclaimer, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, how to feel, what to feel. This is just, it's an advice video. I just hope my answer that I give helps out in any way, shape, or form. Because I'm going through it as well. Like, I'm not perfect. I don't have every answer in the book. This is just my take on it, and hopefully you can learn and grow from this. A lot of these are very interesting. Some of these are actually funny. I don't want to say some, like there's like 2 or 3 that are pretty funny. That I didn't take too serious because it was, you know, jokes. And a lot of these were like people that I know and close friends, so for that sake keeping anonymous, because otherwise somebody's gonna guess it's this, and then so it's anonymous. Anonymous. First question. Oh, so scary. How to make a girl realize you're a good guy for her. You can't make somebody see your worth and realize your worth. They have to see it for themselves. And that has nothing to do with you, because you did everything. If you did everything you could, you've been yourself. They just can't see how awesome you are. That has nothing to do with you. You can either 1, keep trying and suffer, or 2, you can move on, find something better. You wouldn't want to be with somebody who doesn't see your worth, because if it does turn into a relationship, she's not going to realize your worth, therefore she's not going to treat you how you should be treated. And this goes for girls too with guys. So you can't make somebody realize and see your worth if they just don't see it, and that's not your fault. You just got to grow and keep doing you. Dealing with stress. Now, I still honestly don't really know how to deal with stress well, and sometimes I may do stuff that's not the best way to cope with stress. Stress comes with life, but you can live your life in the order to where you can create less stress for yourself, or you could create more stress. You can create less stress for yourself just by taking out all the negative things that are going on in your life. Maybe it's negative people, maybe it's just the environment, maybe it's what you're doing, or maybe you're just, you know, overthinking yourself. Because I know I overthink a lot. I overthink all the time, and that just creates more stress. So then I had to do a check on myself, and then I feel better. Put that stress and that negative energy and try to make something good out of it. Like, if you're stressed and you love dancing, dance it out. If you're stressed and you love drawing, draw it out. Do whatever you love, and it'll make you feel better in that moment. Talk it out. Whatever you're stressed about, talk it out. It's always good to let it out, or even write it down. Like, have a journal and write whatever you're going through, and that way you put it out to you kind of get it off your chest, so then it's just like a lesser of a weight. Next question. How do I get a girlfriend? I'm trying to think like on the other perspective. Just be yourself, honestly. Don't try to be anything you're not. If it's something you really want, go chase after it. Tell the person how you feel. Like, it's all about if you want to be with somebody but don't take the actions to be with that person, how are you going to be with them if they don't know that you like them? So tell the person how you feel. If it's meant to be, it'll find its way. Like, if people are meant for you, they will be for you. Don't over stress yourself over it. And honestly, I know you, so you're too young to be worrying about girlfriends, honestly. Like, focus on your grades, focus on stuff that's important. Girlfriend is not the number one. Society makes it like you need to be in a relationship, you need a boyfriend, you need a girlfriend. No, you need yourself. So, my girl has really bad breath, but I'm too scared to tell her because she's very insecure. What should I do? Just tell her straight up. And you don't have to be mean about it. Since she's insecure, just break it to her, head on, but maybe have a little box and put Tic Tacs and gum and toothpaste and make it nice so that it doesn't hit her too hard. But let your girl know she has bad breath, dude. Don't have her out here with bad breath. How do you get over someone you love but can't be with? If you're really in love with this person, you're always gonna have some type of feeling for them. If you can't be with that person for whatever reason, and you've done everything you can, the best thing to do for yourself, try to occupy your mind. Instead of taking the time you would have taken into talking to them and being about them, put it into yourself and doing what you love to do, and that'll eventually lead somewhere else too. Maybe you'll find a new passion for yourself or a new hobby. If you see this person on a constant day-to-day basis, which can be the toughest thing in the world, and it's even more hard to get over this person. Try not to mind that they're there, like not so much ignore them, but just let the person know to like, hey, for myself, like I can't be your friend. Girl, I relate so much. Oh my god, I can't be your friend right now, you know. And if the person finds it offensive, it's so you can grow inside. It's easier said than done, trust me. I've been down this road plenty of times. As you're trying to grow from this person, don't constantly check up on their social media, because we've all been there. Talk it out, and eventually, you know, you're gonna graduate soon, right? So you're not gonna see this person if you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? So not to wait it out, but just try to occupy your time with what you love and want to do, instead of using that time for you that you would have used invested in that person. Invest it in yourself. How do I follow my dreams? People can say they have a goal. People can say, I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be the next biggest rapper. Everybody has dreams and goals, but they don't take the time and effort into actually achieving them. So following your dream, you have this big dream, right? This is the big dream. I take this class in college, something about personal college life. Oh, I should know the name, but I don't. And my teacher said very something smart. It's like, you have this big goal, but along the way, instead of trying to reach to the biggest goal right away, which you are doing, just hold on. Create like little goals along the way for yourself. Like for me, instance, I want to be a poppin' successful YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to create little goals, like get 1,000 by this month, and then maybe do a collab with this person, like little stuff that's going to lead up to it. Then you'll eventually get there, and it'll be like easier. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't build a building without a foundation, so you need experience too to get it. You get what I'm saying? So whatever dream you have it, but make little goals to get to that dream. However long it may take, if you want it done right away, then make even wider things of goals. You get what I'm saying? Advice on relationships. Relationships aren't the easiest thing in the world. We all know. But it is worth fighting for if you really care about the person. Don't put your happiness into another person, because it'll end up not succeeding. And you want to know why? Because if that person ever goes or is gone, you're left with what you feel nothing. Like, make sure you have your own love, your own happiness, your own, so that if this person ever jacks up and leaves you, treats you like crap and whatever, you still got yourself. And you'll always have yourself. Whether you depend on the person's happiness or not, you always still have yourself. And people fail to forget that. Oh, I have no one. No. You have yourself, and that's the best thing ever. You are your own worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy, and you are your own best friend. I've always said, who's the biggest? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like going off track, but relationships, have your own happiness. Don't depend on the person to always make you happy, because it'll fail. Loyalty is a big thing. Like, don't be with someone if you don't want to be with them. Don't waste people's time, you know. Person asks, how do you get a girl to see how good of a guy you are? You can't get anybody to see your worth if they're just not getting it. You're awesome and good no matter what they think. There's a loss of something in themselves, and that's why they can't handle how awesome you are. If they don't think they're awesome, they're not going to be able to handle how awesome you are, because they don't have that in themselves. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything I'm saying makes sense in this video, because like it does in my mind. I try to get it across, you know. I'm working on it. Someone's meant to be with you, they will be for you. Like I said, you can be in Asia. He's in California. You guys, if you're meant to be, it'll find its way. Don't force anything, because it's just going to be toxic for you. And if you see ahead of time that it's going to be toxic for you, try to eliminate it quick so that you don't go through that. We've all made that mistake, I'm pretty sure, but if you see that's going to end up toxic, don't do it. You can't change people, and that is the biggest, toughest life lesson I think I've ever learned in life. I've been sitting like That is the biggest, toughest lesson I've ever learned in life. You can't change people if they don't want to change. You can't help people who don't want to be helped. I mean, you can, always. Always try to help, always try to be the bigger person. But if they're not changing, that's not your fault. That's just something in themselves that they need to figure out, and then maybe later y'all will be cool. But yeah, if you think you're gonna be able to, if you're going into a relationship and this guy has a past of cheating and lying, and you think you're gonna change it, maybe you will, and maybe people do change. I believe in change, but if you get a sign, a red flag, a vibe, anything you feel is wrong, it probably is. Confront them head on, and if something is wrong, you need to just move on. It wouldn't be the smartest decision to go for that person, is what I'm trying to say. As far as friendships, you go into high school with a lot of friends, and you come out with less. And that's life. And honestly, in life, you only really need like 1 or 2 close friends, and you can have acquaintances and, you know, friends you talk to and keep up with, you know. But that inner circle, make sure you trust every person a full 10,000%, because you don't want to live with doubt thinking, yeah, they're close to me, but like, can I trust them? No, you want to make sure you're good. Like my inner circle, I'm blessed to have such a great inner circle. Amazing. Try to get those friends that you know wouldn't blurt out every secret you tell them, won't lie to you, be real with you, and love you and appreciate you. Number one thing in relationships and friendships. If people don't love and appreciate you, nah, red flag, nah. A lot of the people we think won't hurt us in life hurt us the most. The ones we don't suspect at all are the ones who hurt us the most. But it's true colors, and then now you know to stay away from people, that person, and to stay away from people like that. So, you know, when you meet a new person in a relationship and you see, not to look for that in other people, but if you notice it, just keep it in the back of your head. And then if that action happens that you thought would, oh, I know, I've been through this before. Okay, so let me eliminate myself so I can go this way and grow, and they can do what they want to do. But I'm going to go this way because this is the way up. You know what I'm saying? I have curly, wavy hair, kind of like yours. By the way, I love your new YouTube channel. Thank you, girl. Yet mine is always so frizzy. Do you have products you recommend that you would help? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, my hair is frizzy, but that's because I get lazy on myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's not good to get lazy on yourself, because then, you know. I'll show you what I use. I recommend this. This is Maui Moisture. I'm almost out of it. Nourish and Moisture Coconut Milk Conditioner for dry hair. Hydrate, detangle, gentle, creamy coconut milk, silicone free. This is what it looks like. Walgreens, Target, CVS. Get it today. Get it now. Right now. I don't use the shampoo for it. I use this other coconut stuff, but basically anything with like coconut is great. But yeah, this one specifically, what I do is I, you know, wash my hair regularly, and then I leave this in and then use it as if you were to use like a gel, but not too much. You have to know what's right for your hair, and if your hair like doesn't do good with a lot of product, you have to know what's right. I wash it up, and then I put a little bit more in my hair, and then when I get out of the shower, I take a blob and I, you know, scrunch up my hair, do whatever I get towards the root. But right now my hair is like 3-day-old hair, so it's not looking the best. But I use coconut oil on my ends, and that helps. And then I would suggest Weedod. Try out any products, because Weedod will make stuff for your exact hair type. And there's even a Weedod spot in the city that you can go, and they will cut your hair. They're professional curly hair cutters, if that makes sense. They know what they're doing. Like, some people only know how to cut straight hair. Like, these people know how to style your hair, and they'll show you what products to use and stuff, and it's really great. And also, stay away from heat, because I'm telling you, all throughout middle school, I used to straighten my hair. All throughout 9th grade, I used to straighten my hair. My hair would be so much more curlier if I didn't straighten the living heck out of it. Like, stay away from heat as much as you can. I mean, I curled my hair. What am I talking about? Like 4 days ago. But stay away from heat. Like, I've been taking a good break from heat from about, I would say, the summer. And a couple months prior to that, my hair is growing a lot. So definitely stay away from heat as much as you can too. Okay, and this is the last question, I promise. How do you maintain keeping a positive attitude about things and being open-minded? This is always a constant battle. I was just always open-minded. Like, I was never closed-minded to anything. I always wanted to understand things, and I believe I'm understanding. And these are qualities. There's things you should know about yourself, and I know that for a fact that I'm open-minded and I'm understanding. Some things I might not get because I'll have a blonde moment or two, yes. But, like, for the most part, I don't hold grudges. I may seem like I am, but I'm not holding a grudge. I'm trying to eliminate myself from certain situations so I can grow. It's not really holding a grudge, it's growing from it and doing better for myself. Everything you go for in life happens for a reason, and you may not get it now, and like certain things, like I don't get why I go through certain things, but God and the universe will never give you something that you can't handle and can't overcome. So whatever comes face to face with you in life is meant to happen, and you're gonna overcome it. But we believe in our head, we have this negative concept that we can't overcome our battles, but we can. We would never be handed anything that we couldn't handle. So just remember that it's up to you to believe in yourself and trust yourself. I'm gonna get through this, and it's not gonna be easy, but it's worth it because it's you. You're worth everything. It's so easy to be negative. It's so easy to say bad things, do bad things. But, like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, you put negative out into the universe, you're just gonna get negative back. You're just gonna be sad and mad all the time. It's not something you want for yourself. If you put good out into the universe, you will get it back. And don't do it because you want to get good back. It'll just happen. And I'm blessed enough to have, like, people close to me to give me advice, and when I forget about how important life is, when I doubt myself, and when I say, because I'm not perfect, I have my moments, trust me. And when I'm negative, I have, like, those people that just snap me out of it. Like, Lily, think of the bigger picture. You gotta keep your head up. And I'm so blessed to have those people that I do to remind me that everything's going to be okay. You know what I mean? There was that belief, that self-doubt that stops us from a lot of stuff, and we tend to let it. And I watched this video recently, and it was like, when we wake up in the morning, we have the person who drags us down, and we have the person who brings us up. And each morning we wake up, we choose what we're going to be that day. And if you start every day, start choosing that good side, which is hard to do, but if you really want it, put good out into the universe. Put good out into the universe, and good will come to you. Like, take yourself out of negative situations, whether it be people, just stuff that isn't good for you. Just eliminate it, and you'll see how much better, like, that weight off your shoulders. You know what I mean? Also, I almost forgot this question. How do you get freckles? See, the thing was, I was born with them. Honestly, once upon a time, I didn't have so many. Like, if you can see, like, they're under my eye, like, they grow, which is pretty cool. But I didn't have as many as I used to, like, when I was a kid. Listen, you can go to Dollar Tree, get a brown eyeliner, and go. Nobody will know the difference as long as you finesse it right. And that's how you get freckles. Hi. So, I'm wrapped up in my blanket right now, but I just saw this question. I really, really wanted to answer it, because I'm editing right now. But it's had to do with heartbreak. Well, you shouldn't have to deal with it necessarily. You should try to grow. Like I said before, the time and effort you would have taken into them, put it into yourself instead. Try to occupy yourself, but also don't block out, try to run away from your emotions. You're going to have to face them head on. And that's okay. With life comes heartbreak, stress, negativity, but it's up to you if you're gonna let those stuff overpower your life. Find a new hobby, hang out with friends, talk it out as much as you can too. It's not good to hold a lot of crap in, trust me. But God, like I said, the God in the universe never gives you a situation that you can't handle. We believe that we can't handle certain things, but we really can. They don't realize a good thing that's in front of them. And it sucks because it's the people you expect not to do that, and they do. And it really hits hard. But not everybody's born with the same heart as you. Not everybody's going to treat you right in this life. That heartbreak's not going to last forever, I promise. It may feel like eternity because, girl, I thought my heartbreak 9th grade was going to last forever. I don't even remember the guy's last name. See, I had to think about it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be okay. I promise. Yeah, so back to the outro. I hope whatever advice that I've given, I hope I helped. I'm so sorry if I didn't, if what I said just doesn't make sense, not clicking. Oh, if you guys want more videos like this, I'd love to do some more. Thank you to the people who, you know, also believe in what I'm doing. Share it with a friend if you feel like they need this type of advice. Share with your mama, sister, aunt, brother, your pet cat, your fish, yada yada, who knows who. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.